Hello, I'm John Proxy on Channel Journalist. I'm having a Riven adventure, and about an hour ago I recorded 30 minutes of Riven footage. And I read quite a bit of the book, which I'm going to have to reread now. But, well, in my defense I was extremely tired, but I just gave up. I hadn't figured out anything, and I'm going to look up some hints. So I looked up hints. Something I really didn't want to do, but it's done now. And it was a pretty good hint system, to be honest. It didn't tell me what to do, it just gave me clues. So I'm going to tell you what I learned, because I don't want to cheat. One per each island, because I read one per each island. And one is, it said, you need to go from that area up to Gen's offices. And then the next line is just, and then while you're in the office. So that implies I can. And I already know that I can because I did something off screen while I was investigating. Why would I do that? That's really annoying because now I don't even get to show me succeeding. So legitimately, I read that piece of information. Do I? How would I even do that? And I look at this and I see that's not changed. And then I go, I wonder if I can... Now you can see that... Hang on. Yeah. So what else did I read? Because I've got to tell you while I investigate this, please. One, the submarine... Like, in the guide I read, it said the submarine's not a puzzle. You can go there and... Hang on, how do I... Okay, there we go. Did I close the door before? So, the implication with the submarine is that it's findable while it's down, which I swear I tried looking for it. So I'll send that submarine down at some point and I'll check out the beach and see if it's there. I think I read something about going into one of those fish heads. I couldn't see any way to do that either. This is at some point I read all this not having opened this door. The other thing I read is that it's possible to open all the doors on the first island. I think. Now bear in mind, these are all suggestions, like, go do this. None of them are, go to this area and click this thing. They're all, achieve this. So, I don't know. But the fact is, I read, go find Gen's offices, and I immediately found this, so. Alright, we can see where we are. Anyway, there's all my excuses for why I cheated. I don't know what that's a thing too. It's nice to be able to do stuff again, though. It's just really frustrating, but like that's puzzle games for you. Hang on. Yay! It's where someone. Ooh, it's a big crater. Yeah, we've travelled to... I didn't even see... I didn't even see there was a lever there. Well, obviously I'm going to go in there. Yeah. Hmm. Okay, well that's interesting. We're back on the first island. You see how quickly we get moving when I wish I'd just seen that one hint. That's the worst thing. Hmm. Because this has just opened up a, like... Oh. Oh. But still, it's stuff. It's new things. Okay then. So, okay, so what I've read... What? Okay, so what I've read about this room couldn't have been true, surely. Because this is still the... We've gotten to this place before. Hang on. You know what, it doesn't matter. Okay, so... We already know we want these open. That means it's... That's spinning. I don't know why that's spinning, but it is. I don't know how you get there. I also don't know why I have all these new entryways in and out. Right? Hmm. The doors are next to each other. They're never going to be connected like our jump. No, they don't need to be either. Hmm. No, it doesn't change anything, John. You've always been able to do it from that end. I don't actually know what I've changed in connecting these up. You've always been able to spin from this side. Have you? No, you haven't. Here you have. You've always been able to get on this bridge and press this button. This is not a new thing. Sure, but what is new is this end. This. What? Are these all 5 rooms? Hang on, let's figure this out. Right. I need a whiteboard. Okay, so we have main. Right? We'll call that first. First. And on that side is the side. Oh, no, So I didn't mean to do that. All that side. Gold side. This is gold main. It's like a pentagram. Yeah. We have access to all 5 sides now. I'm just dumb. Okay, so that what I read was wrong. I definitely couldn't have had access to those until I did the door thing. Unless I just read it in an order and I don't know what side I'm on now. This is gold main. Why can't I see the... That's the back entrance then. front. And this doesn't have a way to mix it up, but I can just... Gas. Okay. So I've just spent quite a while figuring out I can go to 5 places I already knew I could go to. To what end? I don't know to what end. So we're going to come back here. You know what? Before we come back... That's interesting, isn't it? Before we come back, we've moved a piece as well from downstairs, so I should probably investigate that. Where's the thing I clicked before? What else is that connected to? I guess it's something up there. Hang on. Okay then. Okay, no idea. Oh, there is one more thing I read. I read way too much. I didn't think I'd get anything from the first clue. I also read you definitely can't pick anything up, which is something I found out. Okay, what I want to do is I want to find that submarine, don't I? You just came from there. I don't know how I'd access that, though, but... whatever, we're leaving it down there. To be fair, submarines are supposed to be underwater. That's sort of what a submarine is. Where's the other area? Oh, yeah, there is something else I read. I told you... I was going to tell you about it, but I've now been reminded. I was told to note the sounds the spinning wheels made. Again, something I didn't want to know, but... can't... I'm really annoyed with myself. I never even tried just leaving. If it... no, it's my fault. How did he even get there? How did it get underneath this piece of metal? Where's above me? It won't let me look above, just to be cruel. Whatever. I'm going to read some book. Because I read some book last time. I need to read the book again. So, it's 1887, 610. I'll tell you if numbers change. They held for more than 30 years. But the corrections I made to Riven have finally failed. The island has resumed the familiar pattern of decay. That is the hallmark of my father's work. I must now race to implement this new patch before it's too late. I only hope that my revised theories are sound. 16. Revisions to the Riven completed. There are still a number of minor adjustments which need to be made, but the basic corrections have been entered and should be working. Something's not right. I've been monitoring the instruments for several hours now, but have thus far observed no change. It's possible that I've made an error, though I've checked my entry against my prenotation and can find no discrepancy. I've not had a rest in nearly 3 days, so it may be that I'm not just seeing it. The fault is with my foundational assumptions, however. Perhaps after a short rest, I will see something. That was 18. Success! It appears that my repairs have been effective after all. The gateway image has become noticeably clearer, and although it is impossible to know this with absolute certainty, the island seems to have quieted itself. Just a few more weeks of work, and I should be free, at last, to go there myself and attempt to bring Catherine back. The past 8 months have left me little time to think, to devise a strategy for getting her out of there. I received no sign from her in all that time. I'm afraid that no, I must assume that she is all right, lest my fears undermine my efforts to bring her back. 19. I did not create the Age of Riven. Unlike my father, I have never presumed to have such power, and yet the future of all those who live there have fallen into my hands. So far, I've managed to read the page. Oops. Before it turns, the island continues to appear stable. I would like to believe that I've saved a dying world. But the theories of one individual cannot support the lives of real people indefinitely. I must get everyone off of Riven as soon as possible. The problem now is Gen. I'll never be able to rescue Catherine and relocate the island if he's still the man he once was. I haven't seen him in over 30 years, but his history forces me to assume that he is still a threat. His myopic mission to restore the Denis civilization, Denis, has left too many innocent cultures dying in its wake, and would continue to do so were he to once again be free of the confines of Riven, or the Fifth Age as he coldly titles it. The universe has been safe from his corruptive influence for the last 33 years, but no one has been able to leave that age. That last linking book out of Riven, having been lost in the Starfisher upon my return to Myst. That was my intention, to maroon my father on Riven by removing all the existing links to the other worlds, and since the Art of Construction books has long been lost with the fall of Denis, he would be trapped there for the remainder of his lifetime and effectively segregated from the countless other worlds that he would have invaded. In effect, that is what we achieved, but the way it fell, however, was no one's ideal. Though the sting of the incident has gradually faded from my memory, the deep pain of the responsibility for what has actually came to be has never left me. At the time it seemed so clear Gen's destructive path could not be allowed to continue, but it was never my choice that the innocent inhabitants of Riven, who had already suffered so much, would be the ones to pay for it. Enough! To dwell on the past is to die in the present. The situation is not the same as it was then. The knowledge I've acquired in the years since that time is yet to be applied to this problem. We'll read the rest. Some other time, we have... That was weird. I know this is where we started, I'm just checking. Yeah. We'll take a lap off. Go forwards a bit more. Circle wipe. For when we can't figure out how to transition. No! Why can't I... Oh. Right, let's turn around. We'll go left this time. That's a good sign, right? Maybe not. We'll go right. Right, we've been here before, haven't we? No? Okay. Haha! Levers! Levers, John. You're not American. All the people watching will be levers. What? And then I saw their face. Stop this, John. All up, baby. I think we want to go left. This is very slow. Because of those pockets of air, isn't it? Huh. Oh, I'm not sure why that's working now and wasn't before. Okay, we've got some puzzles I haven't ruined, at least. I've been John Proxy on channel John on the West. I've been having a Riven adventure. At least one of those things I read was wrong, because it said I could open all the doors from the main island, and I unless it expects me to do the islands in the order it listed. Anyway, I've read way too many hints. I've told you all that I've read now. It said the one that I wasn't clear about is those rolly balls. It told me to pay attention to the noise that they make. And I was like, oh, I don't even want to know about that one. But like, yeah. Hopefully I've not ruined the rest of this game. I've been John Proxy on channel John on the West. Been having a Riven adventure and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Thank you for watching.